Hey guys, my name's Ashwin Gore. I've been an accent coach for 10 years and I offer a full, comprehensive course to help you master the American accent, which is linked down below. Today, I'll be giving you guys a few tips to help you perfect your American accent.
The field of artificial intelligence is truly a fascinating one. The existing of artificial intelligence in the form of robots and machines undeniably provide competitive benefits like many other new technologies. AI, that is artificial intelligence, is changing our lives every day and is most human activities. While AI is extremely helpful in expert systems and could take over a teacher's role in education, we must be aware that AI could lead to a dire problem, namely the increase in unemployment. In the long term, unemployment will widen the gap between the rich and the poor and could lead to the collapse of our fragile social structure.
Okay, so we heard that presentation with an Indian accent. Now it's time to convert it. What you would have noticed with the Indian accent is there's times where we could understand it really clearly, and that's great. But there are also many times where the words, the pronunciation was incorrect or the rhythm was too fast. You would have also noticed a lot of the words were chopped quite close together. Our reader did not embellish the words. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert this now to an American accent, embellish the words, and I'm going to show you how to use storytelling in this presentation to achieve rhythm. The field of artificial intelligence is a truly fascinating one. That diphthong we've got there in fascinating, so make sure we hit that. The field of artificial intelligence is a truly fascinating one. The existence of artificial intelligence in the form of robots and machines undeniably provide competitive benefits like many other technologies. AI is changing our lives every day and ease most human activities. While AI is extremely helpful in expert systems and could take over a teacher's role in education, we must be aware that AI could lead to a dire problem, namely the increase in unemployment. Again, we have an A sound there in namely. So now you guys can really see what I'm doing here is I'm embellishing the words, really drawing them out, and taking my time with the storytelling. I'm using the rhythm to create suspense, so you don't necessarily know what I'm going to say next. The whole idea is that you're going to be holding on to my every word. In the long term, now see what I did there? I just said in the long term. So you don't know what I'm going to say. So we're holding on to that idea. If I just went, in the long term, unemployment, well, then you don't know what I'm saying. So let's take it slowly. In the long term, unemployment will widen the gap between the rich and the poor and could lead to the collapse of our fragile social structure. So you see in that one, especially with artificial intelligence, when you're doing a presentation about computing, again, you're using terms that most people may not be familiar with, or if you're doing a presentation where everyone is familiar with the terms, it's really important that they understand the opinion or the thesis that you're communicating. And to do that, you have to embellish the words. You have to pay attention to rhythm. So really try that. Take this AI presentation and try it for yourself. I want you guys to record it and use storytelling. Find those bits that are interesting that you can really latch onto. For example, in the long term. And then you go on to the next part. So find those elements. Really work with that idea of storytelling. Work with that idea of creating suspense in a presentation. Now, a lot of times people might go, yeah, but I don't want to talk about computer stuff. That's boring. Like, computer stuff is boring or medical stuff is boring. This is a really good opportunity to make these things interesting for you and to make it interesting for people who might find it boring. That's the challenge. So try that. Really play with that idea. Also, have another listen to the Indian version and then to the American version so you can compare and you can hear the diphthongs. It's one thing for me to tell you, hey, namely is an A diphthong. Do it. And another thing for you to be able to identify the difference for yourself. So playing it back and forth several times will really help ingrain those techniques in your mind. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully those tips put you on the path to achieving a perfect American accent. For more tips and advice, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and for the full course on mastering the American accent, click the link below and check the description for a coupon code.